Hey guys, welcome back to the DC show. In this video, we're going to discuss a few upcoming video games that we're excited about.
Are the demons of hell looking for a KFC double down?
Stick around. Perfect.
I mean, I'm not sure if they are, but
Are
KFC
you?
wants us to buy them.
Are you looking for one?
Cameron bought one.
Yeah?
He said it was delicious. I haven't had one in years. I think I had one time.
Yeah, when it first came out, those are weird.
Yeah.
Weird. I'll put it up on the screen, obviously, but
Yeah. Double down.
whatever.
Fresh meat.
Double down on a
as
heart
they say.
attack.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the first game we're going to discuss has early access starting this weekend, March 17th, is Diablo 4.
Yeah. So I know this is a title I'm much more excited about than you.
Yep.
I've been a huge fan of the Diablo franchise, mostly going back to Diablo 2. My brother Tim and I played that. Actually, we played it recently too because they re-released it, remade the game. But yeah, man, I'm pretty fired up about this. So yeah, this weekend, starting at 9 a.m. on the 17th, if you either pre-ordered or if you go to the KFC app or their website and you order a double down, or I think it might include other chicken sandwiches too. But if you order a sandwich, they're going to email you a link or a code for early access for this weekend.
That's cool.
One of the reasons that's kind of a good thing, besides getting to start playing the game ahead of time, your character will not continue for the regular game, but if you reach level 20, there's some perks you're going to unlock in the actual game, including a cosmetic little wolf pup that goes on your back in a little pouch. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll personally be able to do that because I'm going to be gone this weekend.
I'm going to do it now.
Well,
I'm going to go buy a double down first.
I should give you my login access and you could play for me.
I've never played Diablo before.
Hey,
but
man,
maybe I'll get addicted.
You'll figure it out. I haven't played Diablo 4 before, so you know. But yeah, man, there is going to be open beta coming up the following weekend.
Yeah.
Kind of the same times. Oh, I'm sorry. The other one's going to go from the 17th, I believe, to the 20th.
20th? Yep.
Yeah, the 20th at noon.
Very specific times.
Yeah, it's going to be Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the next one's going to be the 24th at 9 a.m. to the 27th at 12 p.m.
And then the official game comes out June 6th.
June 6th. Yeah, they kind of did a 6-6-23, which is like two times 3.
2 times 3 is 6.
Is 6. Yeah, kind of a 6-6-6 thing.
That makes sense.
Diablo.
Oh,
yeah.
Diablo means devil. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So anyways, I don't know about you guys. I'm personally pretty excited about it. I know my brother's pretty excited as well.
I might try it. I mean, I'll watch you play it or something or check out.
Yeah, man. I know we talked about you playing Diablo 3 with me at some point and it never happened, but you know, this is a good opportunity.
It took you how many years to get me to play D&D with you?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't really put a lot of effort into that, but what really made it happen, I think this time is that you said, yeah, you're willing to try it out. Not like me trying to force it down your throat. You're like, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Why not?
I was like, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
I'll try Diablo if I have some time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to try, not this weekend, but the following weekend, it's going to be free. You just have to download it, and if you enjoy it, then you know you'll know then. So.
Right. What are you guys' thoughts on Diablo 4? Have you played the Diablo series? Are you excited for the new game? Let us know in the comments.
Yep. All right, guys. So the next video game we'll be discussing is Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yep, it's the sequel to Fallen Order, which came out 4 or 5 years ago.
It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
I didn't. It came out on PS4. I didn't play it until it came out on PS5.
Oh, wow.
Until they re-released a PS5 version, or until I got my PS5.
And I haven't played it at all, but it looks like a lot of fun. How did you enjoy the first game?
I honestly didn't finish it because I haven't had time. But it follows a story of kind of a Jedi who goes into hiding after Order 66, Cal Kestis.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very story driven, and I'm really into that kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to this game, even though I haven't finished the other one. I probably either try to finish it first, or like I think I was telling you earlier, I might go through and actually just like watch the cutscenes for the story.
Mm-hmm.
This new one looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it. I actually was really hoping they were going to include Cal Kestis in one of these TV shows because there's a lot of stuff going on in the same time period. Especially the Obi-Wan series. I was like going to be like perfect opportunity. Instead, he was like helping Princess Leia again. That's kind of lame. But anyways, it looks like a lot of fun. I'm not sure if you're into those kind of story games too much.
I am. With running my own business and kids and just the girlfriend and life, it's hard to find time to play.
Trying to have a YouTube channel?
And then editing the videos. Since we don't have an editor, I'm editing the videos too. So
yeah, if there's any video editors out there who want to get paid $0 to edit videos, hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
But yeah, So yeah, I do enjoy those games, but I just don't have the time, maybe at some point.
Yeah.
Not at this moment.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to start pushing the newer hardware. PS5 is going to be able to push out a little bit better graphics on this one. Everything, the combat looks a little smoother and stuff. I think it's still a dual release. I think it's still coming out for PS4, but hopefully we'll get some higher frame rate modes and stuff for PS5 to be able to play it a little bit, 60 frames or whatever, So I'm personally pretty excited. So let us know down below. Are you excited for Star Wars Jedi Survivor?
All right, guys, the next game we're going to talk about is Marvel Snap, which is on iOS and Android and on PC, I believe, as well. We've have videos on our channel about it. We've played, and I have a couple of videos coming out in the near future, hopefully, where we played each other.
Yeah. So, I mean, the game's out. This isn't like an announcement. Hey, this video game, this game's available to play. The update really is that they made an addition to the game where you could finally kind of have some one-on-one combat with your friends.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I enjoyed it. You get to basically, you have a certain amount of lives.
Kind of like a health bar.
Like a health bar, and you can, depending on if you snap or not, and whoever loses, gets obviously more damage done to them. So you can either play like potentially 2 to 3 games, depending on if you snap or not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Get to see each other's decks.
Yeah.
Linking with the wrong eye.
See each other's decks. No, that's something that you and I were talking about early on. Like, hey, I wish there was a way you could play against your friends. You can't, like, we were hoping like, oh, maybe we'll randomly be pitted against each other. But like, the chance of you playing at the same time and just getting
paired up.
Yeah. So it never happened.
And there is bots out there. So sometimes when you're playing, if there's not a lot of people playing the game, you might get paired up with a computer.
Yeah.
An AI.
And you don't really know for sure, except for there's times where like, I'm like, why are they playing all their cards in one slot? You have to win 2. And like, have you seen that happen a lot?
Not a lot, but I have seen it happen.
Yeah, maybe not a lot, but I've had that happen a few times where they're like playing like all their strong cards in one spot and like very little, if anything, in the other ones. Yeah. I'm like, that's great. You already have that. I'm not even playing cards there anymore. You totally won that spot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over here to these 2, and then they put more cards in that spot. I was like, what are you? Anyways,
it's probably a bot, most likely.
Yeah, I think those ones are bots when that happens.
The game, if you haven't played it, it's a lot of fun. It's a card-based, turn-based card game, and you you build a deck. You can build multiple decks of different characters. They're all Marvel related, and they have different abilities and powers and different stuff you can do. And it's kind of a strategy game. There's different little homes that. What are they called? Island
locations.
There's different locations, and they're always changing each game. And there's different featured ones.
Sometimes they change during the game too.
It's true. Yeah, depending on the character you play or just the location
the location itself might
change on its own.
Yeah, so
or they might get blown up. There's a lot of interesting stuff that could happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff. It's very fluid, man. The game changes a lot throughout the game, even, and it's a lot of fun, and we got a chance to play against each other a little bit, which I think we're going to be putting some of those videos up at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know. Have you got a chance to check out Marvel Snap? And if you have you played the new friendly battle mode? Let us know in the comments below. All right, guys, the next game we're going to be discussing today is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's a direct sequel, I think. Kind of like doesn't really tell you, but it appears to be a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big Zelda fan. I mean, they are fun. I played some of the original games, but again, I don't play games as much as a lot of people do. But I actually accidentally got this game for my son. I ordered him a game for his Switch for Christmas, and they shipped me Zelda. And I was like, well, I mean, Corey, you told me it was a lot of fun, that it was one of your favorite games or whatever. I think that's what you said. I might be putting your words in your mouth. But either way, I let him keep it, and he likes it. And he doesn't play it all the time, but he has played it a few times.
Yeah, what I probably told you is that it's arguably maybe one of my favorite games ever. Yeah. Like, I think it's just, the game is freaking amazing. I mean, we didn't have a Switch for a long time, so we had it on the Wii U, which I know is kind of like Nintendo's like worst selling system, but hey, man, it didn't play great, but it played. And when we eventually got a Switch, I rebought the game for the Switch because I liked it so much. Cool. And it's one of those games that, for me, I could just pick it up and I could go find something new within a few minutes and just have fun with it, man. My kids tease me all the time because I still, even though I've like on the Wii U, I completed all the different temples and stuff and maxed out my heart containers and everything. I still never went and killed Ganon. Because once you do, it just kind of starts you over at the beginning with a little star next to your name, showing that you beat the game. but there's still so much to explore and do, you know? So I just keep playing and finding new things, and it's just a ton of fun, man. So I'm really looking forward to this new one. It would have been awesome if they released a new Switch, like a Switch Pro or a Switch 2 or something, and then made this game exclusive for that so that they're really able to bump up the performance. But realistically, Breath of the Wild even looked amazing, and it blows me away that they're able to create a game that runs as well as it does on that much of an underpowered system, to be honest. So I'm pretty excited.
So this is the first game that Nintendo is charging $70 for as well.
Yeah, it's the first time they're releasing one of their own titles at the $70 price point. I mean, most other games for current consoles have gone to $70 by now.
Sadly.
But this is a first for them. Yeah. So that's kind of a bummer, but I was not surprised. There was a lot of rumors that was what was going to happen, and sure enough, it did. So
you can pre-order it now. When does it come out?
That one comes out in May, I believe, May 12th. Okay. Yeah, May 12th. So yeah, man, I mean, let us know if you're like me and you're super excited for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
All right, guys. So the next games we're going to talk about are 2 upcoming Marvel games, Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know about you. Well, actually, I do know about you. I think you're just as excited about them as I am.
For sure. Yeah, obviously, I'm not a big Marvel fan, but I am excited, especially for Spider-Man, and Wolverine's an amazing character. I mean, he can't swing around the big old city, but he has some pretty cool powers.
Insomnia is doing both, right? Same company that did the first Spider-Man game. And there's another one that I didn't get a chance to play until PS5 because I didn't have a PS4. And it was a game that I bought with my system. I pre-bought Spider-Man and the Miles Morales games when I got my PS5. So that was the first game I played on my PS5 was Spider-Man. I wanted to play through that completely before I played the Miles Morales game because it kind of is a continuation. Yeah. And man, it's so much fun. I really enjoy it. And so I can't wait to see what they do with a Wolverine game.
Yeah, that's one of those games where you can get lost into little side missions and stuff too. Yeah. And it's just the mechanics of it, just swinging around the city. It's so beautiful, especially now on PS5 with ray tracing and stuff, walking by different buildings and
it's the reflections beautiful. And the lighting.
It's like a movie. It's crazy.
Yeah, so
there's so many different costumes too that you guys can get.
True.
It's awesome.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting for Wolverine. The different Wolverine costumes.
If they decide to go that route,
I'm sure they will.
They probably will.
I'm sure they will. Yeah. They got to give you something to like strive for to unlock different things, you know.
To pay for in DLC.
Yeah, I mean, some of the how obscure some of the Spider-Man suits are, I have no doubt we're gonna have a lot of obscure Wolverine suits. We're gonna get Patch. You know, that's gonna be pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know, the classic yellow and blue. You got his more like kind of like
his feral side where he's all wild and like X-23 or Weapon X.
Weapon X, yeah. We'll probably get one with bone claws, I bet.
Probably get an X-23 version, a new Wolverine, the female version, maybe.
It's possible, yeah. So it's gonna be pretty fun, man. We'll probably get an X-Force, like all like black and gray suit. Yeah, the red eyes and stuff.
I can only imagine what they're gonna do with that. I don't know. It's gonna be fun just seeing. Is he? Because they had a teaser trailer in 2021.
I think so.
Something like that. It was a few years ago.
Just like showing him sitting at a bar, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
Almost nothing. Just kind of an intro that they're doing it, and it's still not even. There's not a release date officially, I think, for either of these games. Spider-Man's slated to come out the end of this year, fall 2023, but not an official date. And then Wolverine, hopefully by the end of 2024. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm eager to see what they're going to do with the traversal, right, for Wolverine. Although I imagine it's not going to be just in a big city like Spider-Man was.
Probably like a small town or something, or different places.
Or like think about him like a jungle or something. Maybe it'll be more of like a, not necessarily like a Spider-Man game. Maybe more of like a early like Metal Gear Solid where you're sneaking around, grabbing guys, taking guys out quietly. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure there'll be moments where he's just.
They'll have different periods. Like he's in the war. He's been alive for many years.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I saw was that there's I'll have to put his name up there, but I do apologize. There's a popular motion capture voice actor that released a video where he couldn't really talk about it, but he was doing some work for a video game, and he started referencing one of his friends who helped him like to do the dot placement for the motion capture. And this person has done voice work for Captain America in other games. So people are like, kind of like, oh, well, is that a hint that maybe there'll be a Captain America in this game? there's nothing concrete about that, but Cap and Wolverine were in World War II together. So who knows? I mean, maybe it'll take place over different time periods.
It's possible. Now, what that also could be, though, and it's not one of the ones we plan on talking about today, but there is that Captain America and Black Panther game coming out.
That's true too.
So
Yeah,
that would
I haven't really
make a
heard
lot
much
of
about that
sense.
either.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Wolverine game at this point should be far enough along to where that wouldn't be happening right now. It would have been done already.
But back to that article, though, the guy that's doing the recording, they're the one that they think he's voicing Wolverine.
Oh.
Because his voice is kind of more gruff, and I guess he's done some characters like Wolverine in like animated shows.
Gotcha.
So they're assuming that the game he's talking about is Wolverine.
Gotcha.
And then he referenced a guy that's done Captain America before.
I see.
That's the only connection.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, man, we got some exciting Marvel games coming out, and I'm really looking forward to them. I mean, we didn't talk a lot about Spider-Man 2 because it's going to be kind of a continuation of what we got already, although it appears we're going to get Spider-Man, Miles Morales,
and Venom, and Wolverine,
and Venom. Well, Venom. Wolverine would be cool, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if later on we get a bigger culmination of different characters. But
so yeah, maybe they're making a bigger universe, because if they are putting Cap in there, then maybe they'll lead to a Captain America game or Iron Man game. Or I know they do.
Now they haven't really told us though. Like Venom, we don't know if he's a playable character or if he's like a villain, right?
I'm sure that at some point they'll add him in as a playable character if he's not initially.
Well, because it seems like Kraven is the villain in this. So if that's the case, then maybe Venom is.
And just like this first Spider-Man game, they have multiple villains. Like there was a main essential villain, but there's tons of villains in those games.
That's true. Yeah, I'm kind of hopeful that Venom will be a playable character. Although
for sure,
he's definitely a good villain for a Spider-Man game for sure. So that would be cool too. But I would like to get to play him, even if it's like a side thing where you play him for a little bit, or a DLC later on maybe or something. But either way, man, I'm excited for both of these titles. I know you are.
What are you guys most excited for out of the Marvel games that are coming out? Let us know in the comments below.
Yep. All right, guys, let us know if you're excited about any of the games we discussed today. And if not, leave a comment down below letting us know which ones you are excited for.
Be sure to check out our website, like and subscribe, and have a marvelous day.
Are the demons of hell looking for a KFC double down?
Perfect.
It is called Jedi Fallen Order.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, then I wasn't wrong. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I had it right, and I thought I was
this
wrong.
just like this one, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That was Jedi Fallen Order.
I thought it was just Fallen Order.
Yeah.
In my head, so I said it correctly, but I fucked it.
I'm like, now I'm questioning. I can't look up my phone because my phone's recording this. All right, guys. So the next video game we'll be discussing today is Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yep, it's the sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Sorry, one more time.
I mean, you could say the whole thing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the next video game we'll be discussing is Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yep, it's the sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
I almost said the next game we'll be talking about is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I almost said that because we're saying it so many times.
I'm just gonna say Jedi Fallen Order, not Star Wars, because that's what I'm focused on.
You could just say Fallen Order.
Okay.
People will know what you're talking about.
No one will know. How will they know?
The same people who know what a colony of bats will know.
Oh.
And druids. So like 3 people total.
Just us.
Yeah, just us, and then maybe Jacob if he was listening when he was in here with us. Probably not, just 2 people. We're 2 people. Fallen Order. I was gonna say Fallen Order, almost on purpose. I just thought about it, and then I almost said it because I was thinking about it. The snort's going in. That's going in, at least in the outtakes.
You don't tell me what to do. I edit this.
That's true. He does. I have no say.
Probably leave it.
And I was like, just edit it out of the video. And then I found it, like afterwards, I forgot, and I was rewatching. I was like, wait, that wasn't in the video. He took it out.
Which I just cut that out.
Cut
too.
that. Cut that.
Cut that.
This what we're talking about. What we just talked about. You're not gonna see. Didn't happen.
Who knows?
Yep.
Leave us a comment down below if you want to know what we were talking about, and maybe we'll let you know.
Maybe if you're part of our Patreon,
we'll tell you what we said in those 2 seconds.
Yeah. If you join Doug's OnlyFans, he'll.
What?
Wait, what?
What did you know about that?
Cut that.
Sell feet pics.
I thought it was ears.
No.
You got nice ears.
Thanks.
You see the Evangeline Lilly video? She's like, she likes earlobes.
Yeah.
She was playing.
My sister does too.
She was playing with the Andy's earlobes.
She used to play with my brother's ears all the time. It was weird.
Andy?
Sorry.
Oh, whatever.
They're kids though.
Whoa!
Whoa!
She likes the earlobe, so she's playing with Outtakes. Check it out.
Oh,
Thanks, Siri.
yeah, that's totally going to the outtakes. We didn't even ask her for that. That's funny.
She heard you though.
All right, guys. So the next video game we'll be discussing is The Legend of Zelda. Tears. Totally forgot what it's called for a second.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I was going to.
Do the same thing.
I was
did.
going to.
Damn sequels.
Yeah. All right, guys. So let us know which of these video games you're most excited about, and be sure to tell us about any games. Let me say that again. Sorry.
No, that's it.
All right, guys, let us know which of these games you're most excited about, and take a moment to put down in the comments any games we didn't discuss that you can't wait to play. This is just like really
wordy.
yeah, too wordy.
Yeah.
It's getting wordy. A little too wordy.
Economy of words.
Yeah, I need to do that thing I've talked about in the past, where you just
Bring it in.
yeah.
Do that.
I'm gonna try that. There we go. Perfect. All right.